I hate to tell y'all, I know some of y'all are fighting for homeless human rights and all that. You think that you're doing some kind of change. Well, you are doing some kind of change, but the police are gonna find any way they can to arrest and harass and beat on homeless people, displace homeless people. So maybe you are making a big change or whatever. I get that. You're out here trying the hardest you can to make a change for homeless people, hoping that homeless people are gonna not get harassed by cops so much or whatever because of what you're doing or whatever. I hate to tell you, but so me personally, I don't break the law. What I'm not trying to do is run around breaking the law. It's not my thing. I used to back in the days when I was a kid, getting in a lot of trouble, broke the law a lot, ended up in jail a few times. It was my thing. It was stupidness, youngness, foolishness. But nowadays I stay out of trouble. Well, since I've been staying out of trouble and trying to stay out of jail, these cops, they realize that they can still put homeless people in jail and make it not look like what they're doing. So let me explain this to you. I have 2 warrants right now. No, actually 3 warrants, but one's my fault, and it's in Colorado. But I got 2 warrants in Long Beach, California. Well, one in Long Beach, California, and one in San Bernardino, California. The one in San Bernardino, California, I got that because I was at a lookout point in San Bernardino, right off of D Street. At the top of the hill right there, I was on a lookout point. People go up there and park all night and watch over the city and stuff and watch the stars and all that stuff. Well, I was up there thinking that I was doing the same thing everybody else was doing, but I had a truck that the truck had a camper on the back, so you could tell that someone was sleeping in it, or that they made this a natural thing, that was their life or hobby or whatever. So I had my truck and my camper back there. I was sleeping on top of the hill, looking out over the hill. Next thing I know, police are knocking on my door. They came up there, gave me a ticket. It turned into a warrant now. Now I got a warrant for a ticket. Actually, I got 3 of them. I got a warrant for a ticket of being in the park after dark. I got 2 of those because one more time I was in San Bernardino. I was right off of Baseline, or right by Baseline. I was coming back from, or I was going to Planet Fitness. One of the 2, I was either going to or coming back from Planet Fitness. Took a shower. I was staying on and off at my mom's and on the streets and in my camper, my truck. I had my truck parked down the street. I stopped by this park. It was early in the morning, before the sunlight came up, and super AM. And cops rolled up, questioned me, gave me a ticket for being in the park after hours, or before hours after dark. So I got 2 tickets for that. Okay, now I'm homeless. I don't have a way to pay for those tickets, so those turn into warrants. Now they have a way to jail a homeless person, and waste my time and money. Probably my car get impounded, my dog's getting impounded, all because of some tickets of being in the park after dark. And so they could take me to jail on a warrant, which I can't go to court whatever day you say. Being homeless with dogs, you cannot do that. That's the thing that they depend on, is that since you got dogs and you're homeless, that you won't be able to go to court on some of these tickets that they give you, and then they could arrest you and they could take you to jail. So that's what they did to me. Okay, now different story, different time. Way down the line, different cop station, substation, different station, different jurisdiction, different fucking city, everything. Okay, that was in San Bernardino. This is in Seal Beach, Long Beach. Okay, I'm walking around at nighttime. Walk past 2 cops. I see them circle around. They're gonna stop me. Put all my recycling down behind a tree. Walk up to them. As soon as they pull up, they pull up on me. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing out here at this time?" Right? Because it's super nighttime. I love nighttime because there's no people around. It helps with my schizophrenia, and then people do not bother me as much, so I get more time to be alone, which I like being alone. So I was walking around nighttime, hanging out and shit, recycling. I walked past these cops. They stopped. What are you doing out here? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm out here taking a walk. All right, what I say? I'm going home or some shit. I said, I'm going back to my car. Well, he knew that I was homeless, so automatically against the car, put your hands against the car, let me search you, da da da. And I'm like, oh man, not this bullshit. I'm like, man, you don't gotta do all this. So he ended up touching on me anyway, which he's a gay cop, because I could tell he was gay, the way he was feeling on me and shit. I ain't never been violated like that by a male cop before. That was weird. So anyways, past that, him and his fat little buddy, I call him Pinky in the Brain because one's skinny and he thinks he's fucking slick. He thinks he's fucking slick, but he's stupid. And the other one's slick, but thinks acts stupid. So the fat one, he's sitting there listening the whole time. The skinny one's going off, da da da, and roughing me up, putting his knee in my back, all this other stuff. So anyways, since I'm homeless, he got to write me a ticket for being in the marina after curfew. I'm a 36-year-old man. I do not have a curfew. Whatever in curfew you impose because of COVID, that's your motherfucking problem. I'm a grown-ass man. If I want to go outside at nighttime, I will go outside at nighttime. You'll not infringe my way of travel. Sorry. That's how it goes. That is the Constitution, actually. You cannot stop my way of travel. I'm allowed to travel. So, I'm traveling at nighttime. This motherfucker pulls me over. He knows damn well I got 2 dogs. I can't go to court for the ticket. So now, they got 3 warrants. 3 warrants. Yeah, 3 warrants, all for being out at nighttime. When did it become a crime to be out at nighttime? Oh, yeah. And you know why they're warrants? Because I'm homeless. I don't have a way to pay those. I don't have fucking, I can't leave my dogs anywhere. I can't leave them in a hot-ass vehicle while I go to court. So, I either go to court, leave my dogs in a hot-ass vehicle so that they can get burned up and I go to jail for leaving my dogs in a hot-ass vehicle, or I cannot go to court because 1, I don't have the time and money, 2, I don't have a dog sitter, and 3, I just don't want to fucking go because it's a bullshit-ass ticket. So, now that I didn't go to court, 3 warrants. That's how they jail homeless people, okay? You give them a ticket. When you see them out there giving them a ticket, they're giving them a ticket for loitering. Motherfucker, it's not loitering. It's they don't have a place to go. They're just sitting somewhere. They don't have a place to go. It's not against the law to sit somewhere and not have a place to go. They give them a ticket for loitering. They give them a ticket for fucking out after dark. They know damn well they can't go to court and fight it. And then even if they did, they're not going to, because this time is money and money is time. And they're not going to waste their time going to court and trying to pay a ticket when they don't have no fucking money to survive in the first place. And every day is survival and every minute is survival. So why the fuck would you waste your minutes in a court? So, with all that said, this is how your police officers are still going around harassing and jailing homeless people. When you see homeless people with warrants and stuff, they have warrants because they got a warrant for a bullshit ass ticket, like being in the park after dark or curfew when they're 36 years old. What else? What else have I got? Loitering. Not littering, because littering is against the law. Loitering, what the fuck is loitering? Sitting there? That motherfucking homeless person has to sit there. They don't have anywhere else to sit, so of course they're gonna sit there. It's not loitering. Tell them you don't want them there and get on. You know what I mean? But no, they gotta give them a ticket because they know that they can't pay the ticket. And when they don't pay the ticket, they get a warrant. When they get a warrant, and then they go to jail. So that's short gist of breaking it down for y'all about how motherfucking police still ride around jailing housing, not anything else but housing, jailing, housing, and harassing homeless every day, all day, and they get away with it, and thanks to y'all. And bullshit laws that they know that are usually not even laws, but they sit there and make up some kind of law so that way they can get away with whatever they want to do, basically. They do what they wanted to do because they know that you're not going to go to court to fight it, because every minute that you have has to be on survival.